Guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Tonight we're going to be looking at the Lightbearer faction tower, which again, the faction towers unlock, I believe, at chapter 15 or 16. Once you unlock them, they have a significant amount of loot, and it is easy progression because you do have 4 separate towers. So making sure that you kind of push the towers at least once a week, if not more, when they're open. They only open, I believe, 2 or 3 times in a week. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Let's first of all take a look at the team that we're going to be running. Falks is going to be our damage and CC. Lucius is going to be our main tank. Rowan is going to be our healer and CC for this one. Belinda we're actually going to put in. I'm going to change it up with Gwyneth. Haven't used her very much, especially since I got her mythic. And then Rosaline hopefully is going to stick. I'm thinking to Falks because he does have the most attack and the most overall rating. So we were running Belinda before this, but I'm going to actually swap her out because essentially what I'm trying to do here is get... Falks does a ton of damage if you haven't noticed, especially with his haste and his CC. So if Belinda can buff that up and with his ability to actually control the battle, I want to bring in Gwyneth as kind of the damage in the back, even though Rosaline isn't with her. Because Rosaline is going to keep Falks alive throughout this battle, which you see a lot of times. She does have a heal for him, and she mitigates some of the damage. And I do love his ultimate, which I do want to go off multiple times. If they're over 60% energy, it's actually buffing their defense up to 20%. So I've been stuck on this tower for a while, and it seems like when you push the tower that, I know a lot of times stuck on level 100, for a while, kind of sitting. Then you push to 120. That seems to be the next stopping point. And now it seems like the faction towers of it 140 has kind of been the stopping point. So again, this just looks like a cluster. The whole entire battlefield moved right into the middle of the battlefield, actually. So Gwyneth's ultimate goes off, still hits the side of the battlefield. And I want to take a look at how much damage she's doing. And as you see there, Falks just buffed the defense of Lucius, so he's able to stay alive, which if you don't use the tree guy, I think Almus, he's super strong. He's hard to kill, especially when it goes tree form. But looking at this, Gwyneth is carrying the damage, over 5 million damage, which Falks did 2.5, so half the damage that she did. So substantial damage for only being mythic, only having her signature item unlocked to level 2. I know most people that I've talked to with her said level 20 is where she dominates for damage, but haven't been too impressed. Haven't really used her that much in actual combat like this. So again, I want to make sure that Belinda stays with Falks to not only heal him, keep him up, and then let Gwyneth just sit in the back row and do her damage, which is doing it pretty good, as well as Rowan healing anybody who kind of needs the clutch heal. And the point here is trying to use Rowan with his ultimate ability to get off Gwyneth's ultimate ability a little bit sooner. It might be better if I stuck Rosaline with Gwyneth just because of the damage, but I'm not sure about the survivability of Falks. So we'll see how far we can actually push through this tower. 139, which is a pretty tough team here. I'll have to switch up a couple. Veden, as you know, is very, very difficult to deal with. And that's exactly what I wanted. If you've seen there, Sylvana actually hopped right over on Rosaline, and Rosaline just ran away from her. So she actually jumped right back on Lucius, which is fine because he is a strong tank for it. And Falk still with the CC. He is by far my favorite hero. And it was funny, as you've noticed on both sides, I actually did some of the AFK Arena artwork, which I've never done before in a video. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. It was funny that these were the 2 pictures I pulled up for the Lightbearer Tower. So, of course, Shamira on the right, Nara on the left, which 2 of my favorite heroes in AFK Arena. So even here, 4.3 million, another victory, which Gwyneth is putting up some pretty solid numbers. And floor 140 seems to be the stopping point. If you look at this comp, it is sick. 2 Tassies, which are going to CC. 2 Naras with signature items, which are going to CC, as you see there. Not only the stuns, the banishes, the CCs, this is going to be a very, very tough team to beat because then you throw in Baden summoning his ads. See, everybody just gets CC'd. Rowan got CC'd right there. Gwyneth is banished. Falks is banished. And Nara just keeps pulling everyone to her. So once Falks, I mean, look at the amount of shadows that are up. He's got 4 of his regular ones, 2 or 3 of the little ones. So let's go ahead and try this battle. And if you look at their power too, they are way above. So even though Falks gets his CC off there, he gets banished. Gwyneth gets her ultimate, but Rowan is already down. So this is going to be a tough battle to beat. And look, both of my DPS, Falks is CC'd, Falks is banished, Gwyneth is banished. So unfortunately, I think this might be the stopping point. It's going to be, I'm not even sure how to approach this, especially with the Lightbearer team. I'm figuring no tanks up front, but same as Nara's going to grab both of my tanks, go ahead and stun them. Even though Falks was got banished, he was stunned. Now my other tank is banished. So this is going to be a really, really tough, especially for the Lightbearer team. If you've gotten past 140, let me know the team comp that you used. Because my guild leader right there, Kitsu, is still stuck on this level 2. I know he said he's been here for a while. But I don't think even in this case that Belinda would make a big difference. And for Lightbearers, that's about it. I don't know, bringing maybe 4 tanks and 1 DPS might make a difference. But I'm going to have to work on this time because Nara is just so wicked with the ultimate abilities. And look at her abilities. They're just actually pulling Falks back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on that battle. So really not even being able to get off that much damage just because I'm sitting banished most of the fight. So I think that's going to be the stopping point. So let me know what you guys think of the artwork. Takes a while to add it to videos, especially with iMovie. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And thank you for watching the video.